Death Valley Santa Claus. So, given the title, this is going to be a very weird story that happened one year on a family road trip over 14 years ago. Details are a little fuzzy given the passage of time, so please bear with me. On this particular road trip, I think we were heading to Four Corners. In the middle of the night, we were driving through Death Valley. And if you have ever driven through Death Valley in the middle of the night before, it's still in the hundreds, or high 90s, for degrees. So my family was sardined in a grand mini caravan. So it was my mother, my stepdad, and my two half-siblings. After finally getting the AC to start working again, the rest of us, except for the stepfather, had fallen asleep so that we would be well rested for when we got to whatever destination we were going to. My stepdad is driving along Death Valley, and all of a sudden he starts panicking. And he put the pedal to the metal, which woke the rest of us up because we had fallen asleep for maybe a half hour to an hour or so. Once we're a ways down the road and he's calmed down a moment, he tells us he had to get away because on the side of the road was a 8-foot or 10 feet tall Santa Claus, is how he had described it. That whatever it was, it didn't have a belly like Santa, but that it was either 8 or 10 feet tall, just standing there on the side of the road, dressed in red, and that it didn't look right. Whatever it was, no idea, but we never went through that way again, especially not in the middle of the night. So, to summarize, very tall, creepy thing in the middle of Death Valley. Let's not meet.